Even as 1 million Rohingyas remain disenfranchised, a rebel group has claimed responsibility for kidnapping 3 ruling party candidates of Aung San Suu Kyi's party. The rebels have demanded the release of the detained student protesters in return for letting them go. The ruling National League for Democracy said the 2 women and a man were abducted on Wednesday while campaigning in Rakhine. The Arakan army said in a statement that the 3 candidates would be, and I'm quoting, detained and investigated as required by circumstances till a certain time, unquote. It accused the NLD of complicity with military atrocities against civilians. The rebel group, however, said that it was willing to free the group in return for the release of students arrested while protesting against the war and others detained by the authorities. The country's election committee has said that more than half the polling stations planned in Rakhine will no longer operate as parts of the state are too unstable for voting. The Arakan army recruits mostly from the Buddhist ethnic majority in Rakhine. This development comes as over 1.1 million voters in Rakhine will be disenfranchised in the November 8th national election. Experts have warned that this move could fuel more conflict. But with virtually all Rohingya Muslims stripped of citizenship and voting rights, many observers have already dismissed the polls as lacking credibility. The Election Commission has said that voting would not take place in areas with hundreds of thousands more people, including more than 800,000 in Rakhine, due to security reasons. Over half of the 600,000 Rohingya remaining in Myanmar live in Rakhine, bringing the total number of disenfranchised in the state to more than 1.1 million, which is almost 2/3 of the state's population. And a journalist, Cape Diamond, joined us earlier from Myanmar, getting us more perspectives. Take a look.
The election condition here in Myanmar is, going complicated. And of course, more than 1 million people in Rakhine State are losing their right to vote in this coming election. So the Arakan army, they has confirmed that, they have arrested and abducted this 3 candidates from the ruling party, NLD, which is Aung San Suu Kyi party. So at the same time, the Arakan army has the ongoing fighting with the country military. We call it Tamador. So so this situation make tense for all of us. So at the same time, the Rohingya who live in the countries, who have been living in the country for many generations, they claim themselves as the ethnic group, and there are many history of them in the country. So more than 700,000 people of them are now in the camps in Bangladesh. These people are not able to vote because they cannot really return to the countries for the elections. So even there is the repatriation process. Myanmar government has failed to bring that back. So these people are still away from the country, so they're not able to go and vote. At the same time, this Buddhist majority Rakhine people in the country, they are also they're not able to go and vote because of the latest development and the latest announcement from the Union Election Commission.